There are whispers in the ancient forests of Japan, tales passed down through generations, stories of a creature of unparalleled beauty and terrifying power. It's a spirit that can appear as a seductive woman, a wise old sage, or even a child playing innocently by a mountain stream. But beneath every disguise lies a hunger, a ravenous desire to feed on the most precious, most dangerous commodity known to humanity, our secrets. The Kitsune, the legendary fox spirit, isn't just a part of folklore, it's a mirror reflecting the deepest fears and hidden desires of the human heart. Today, we delve into the captivating, chilling world of Japan's most deceptive spirit, a creature whose myths have shaped an entire culture. Before we begin our journey into these shadows, I want to know, where in the world are you watching from? Drop your city and country in the comments and let us know who is brave enough to face the Kitsune. In the heart of Japan's mythology lies a creature woven into the very fabric of the landscape, the Kitsune, or fox spirit. Unlike the cunning but mortal foxes of the forest, the Kitsune is a being of profound mystical power, an entity capable of shape-shifting, illusion, and manipulating human perception itself. Its true form is that of a fox, often depicted with multiple tails, each tail signifying greater age, wisdom, and power, with a nine-tailed fox, Kyubi no Kitsune, being the most formidable. These beings are not inherently evil, but they exist on a moral spectrum as wide and varied as humanity itself. Some Kitsune are benevolent guardians, bringing good fortune and wisdom, serving as messengers for the Shinto deity Inari-Okami. Others, however, are tricksters, mischievous and manipulative, delighting in playing elaborate pranks or even outright deceiving humans for their own amusement or darker purposes. It is this duality, this unpredictable nature, that makes the Kitsune such a captivating and enduring figure in Japanese folklore, a constant reminder that beauty can mask peril, and wisdom can be used for both good and ill. The Kitsune's most renowned ability is its mastery of shape-shifting. Legend says that a Kitsune gains this power upon reaching a certain age, typically 50 or 100 years. Their preferred form is often that of a beautiful young woman, alluring and captivating, allowing them to easily infiltrate human society. They can also take on the guise of an elderly man, a child, or even inanimate objects. This ability to flawlessly mimic human form and behavior is central to their interactions with mortals. They walk among us, unseen and undetected, observing, learning, and most importantly, listening. They gather information, not just casual gossip, but the deep, personal, often shameful secrets that humans guard with their very lives. These secrets are not merely collected, they are savored, understood, and sometimes, used as currency or a weapon. A Kitsune's power isn't just in its magical abilities, but in its profound understanding of human nature, its flaws, its vulnerabilities, and its hidden desires. This deep insight is what truly makes them masters of deception. The allure of the Kitsune often begins subtly. A chance encounter in a moonlit forest, a mysterious stranger in a bustling city, or a sudden, unexplained stroke of good fortune. These are the opening moves in a Kitsune's intricate game. They are drawn to humans with particular qualities, those burdened by guilt, consumed by ambition, or haunted by a hidden past. These individuals exude a certain energy, or resonance that the Kitsune can sense, a vibrational frequency of concealed truth. For the Kitsune, human secrets are not just words or memories, they are a form of spiritual sustenance, a potent energy source that enhances their powers and prolongs their magical lives. The more significant the secret, the more emotional weight it carries, the more potent it is. This hunger drives their interactions, turning what might seem like a casual friendship or a romantic encounter into a meticulously crafted trap designed to extract the deepest recesses of the human soul. They are patient hunters, sometimes spending years cultivating a relationship, earning trust, before revealing their true intentions. One famous tale tells of Lady Tamamonome, a beautiful and intelligent woman who served as a favored courtesan to Emperor Kono. She was famed for her beauty and wisdom, captivating the entire court. However, when the emperor fell mysteriously ill, an astrologer divined that Tamamonome was a nine-tailed fox spirit in disguise, her true form revealed by her glowing tail hidden beneath her robes. Before she could be stopped, she fled, returning to her fox form and causing havoc in the countryside. This legend highlights the Kitsune's ability to infiltrate the highest levels of society, reminding us that even the most respected figures can be victims, or unwitting tools, of these cunning spirits. It also illustrates the dangers of trusting outward appearances, a recurring theme in Kitsune folklore. The very essence of their power lies in their ability to manipulate perception, to make you believe what they want you to believe, until it is often too late to discern the truth. But how exactly does a Kitsune feed on secrets? It's not a literal consumption, like eating food. Instead, it's a form of energetic absorption. When a human confides a deep, personal secret to a Kitsune, unbeknownst to them, of course, the emotional energy, the vulnerability, the release of that hidden burden, all of it flows to the Kitsune. It's like a psychic transfer, where the weight lifted from the human soul becomes fuel for the fox spirit. The Kitsune understands the power dynamics inherent in secrets, the fear of exposure, the thrill of confession, the burden of concealment. By expertly navigating these emotional landscapes, they manipulate their human targets into willingly divulging their truths. They might offer comfort, a sympathetic ear, a promise of resolution, or even a magical solution to a problem, all designed to loosen the tongue and unlock the vault of hidden information. The human believes they are finding solace, but in reality, they are merely becoming sustenance. The consequences of having your secrets fed upon by a Kitsune vary wildly. In some cases, the human might experience a strange emptiness, a feeling of being drained or unburdened in an unsettling way, often accompanied by forgetfulness regarding the details of the secret itself. The Kitsune, having absorbed the essence of the secret, might then use it to their advantage, spreading gossip, manipulating events, or even creating illusions based on the revealed information. For instance, if a Kitsune learns of a hidden treasure, it might create an illusion to lead others to it, only to snatch the actual treasure away at the last moment. If it learns of a family feud, it might exacerbate the tensions with subtle whispers and misdirections. The true danger lies not just in the loss of the secret, but in the Kitsune's newfound leverage over your life, turning your deepest vulnerabilities into their greatest strengths. They rarely resort to brute force, their power is far more insidious. Perhaps the most chilling aspect of the Kitsune's secret feeding is its long-term psychological impact on their victims. Imagine the slow, creeping dread of realizing you've been manipulated, that your most intimate thoughts and hidden actions are known to a supernatural entity. This realization can lead to paranoia, distrust, and a profound sense of violation. Victims might second-guess every interaction, wondering if another Kitsune is watching, listening, waiting for another opportunity. The folklore serves as a powerful cautionary tale against revealing too much, too quickly, even to those who seem most trustworthy. It also speaks to the profound fear of being truly known, stripped bare of all pretenses and defenses. The Kitsune preys on this fear, twisting the natural human need for connection and understanding into a conduit for its own magical nourishment. Their existence forces one to question the very nature of truth and deception in human relationships. Not all Kitsune are malevolent, however. Many tales speak of benevolent Kitsune who act as guardians, friends, and even spouses. These Kitsune might marry humans, bringing prosperity and good fortune to their families. They are often depicted as deeply loyal, fierce protectors, and wise counselors. In these stories, the Kitsune's ability to understand human nature is used for good, guiding individuals toward their true potential or protecting them from harm. They might still possess a mischievous streak, but their pranks are harmless and often serve a larger, beneficial purpose. These benevolent Kitsune are said to value trust and honesty, actively working to keep secrets safe rather than feeding on them. This dichotomy highlights the complex nature of the Kitsune. They are neither wholly good nor wholly evil, but reflections of the choices they make and the relationships they cultivate with the human world. The most famous Kitsune, the nine-tailed fox, is a creature of immense power and ancient wisdom. With each tale, their magical abilities grow, and they gain the power of foresight and perfect illusion. These beings are often depicted as both magnificent and terrifying, capable of unleashing devastating curses or granting incredible blessings. A Kitsune achieving 9 tails is said to have reached a divine or near-divine status, sometimes turning golden or white, symbolizing their transcendence. However, even a benevolent 9-tailed fox commands immense respect and a healthy dose of fear, as their understanding of the world, and particularly of human nature, is absolute. They are masters of disguise, their illusions so perfect that they can fool even other supernatural beings. To encounter a nine-tailed kitsune is to stand before a force of nature, a living legend whose power is almost unimaginable, and whose hunger for the truth is insatiable. The legend of the kitsune is not merely a collection of old stories, it's a living, evolving part of Japanese culture, deeply ingrained in its art, literature, and even modern media. From traditional Noh theater to contemporary anime and video games, the kitsune continues to captivate and fascinate. Its enduring popularity speaks to the timeless themes it embodies, the deceptive nature of appearances, the hidden depths of human psychology, and the constant dance between order and chaos, good and evil. The kitsune reminds us that the world is filled with unseen forces, both alluring and dangerous, and that our greatest vulnerabilities often lie within ourselves, in the secrets we keep and the truths we choose to ignore. Its legacy is a constant whisper in the wind, a rustle in the leaves of an ancient forest, urging us to be mindful of what we reveal and to whom. Modern interpretations of kitsune often explore their more complex psychological dimensions. In many contemporary tales, the kitsune isn't just a simple trickster, but a character driven by profound loneliness, a desire for connection, or a desperate need for belonging. Their feeding on secrets might be portrayed not as malice, but as a misguided attempt to understand humanity, or even to feel something akin to emotion through the raw energy of concealed truths. Some stories even suggest that the kitsune, in its prolonged existence, becomes a repository of human history, a living archive of whispered confessions and hidden desires. This nuanced portrayal allows for a deeper exploration of themes like identity, morality, and the blurred lines between human and spirit, making the kitsune a truly compelling figure for modern audiences who crave more than just a simple monster story. The historical context of kitsune folklore is also fascinating. In ancient Japan, foxes were common animals, and their elusive, intelligent behavior likely sparked the initial legends. Their nocturnal habits, their eerie calls, and their perceived cleverness made them ideal candidates for supernatural attribution. Over time, these observations merged with animistic beliefs, where spirits inhabited natural phenomena, leading to the development of the kitsune as a powerful yokai, supernatural entity. The association with Inari-okami, the Shinto deity of rice, sake, and fertility, solidified their place in religious practices, where benevolent kitsune are seen as divine messengers and guardians of prosperity. This layered history, blending natural observation with spiritual belief, has given the kitsune a unique depth and resonance that few other mythical creatures possess, allowing them to remain relevant across millennia. One compelling aspect is the idea of a kitsune's kitsunebi, or fox fire. These ethereal flames are often depicted as floating lights, sometimes used by the kitsune to mislead travelers, create illusions, or illuminate their path. This phenomenon might have originated from phosphorescent fungi or ignis fatuus, will-o'-the-wisps, observed in marshy areas, but in folklore, it became a direct manifestation of the kitsune's magical power. The kitsunebi adds another layer to their deceptive nature, a visual representation of their ability to manipulate the environment and play tricks on the human eye. It serves as a mystical beacon, drawing the curious deeper into the kitsune's domain, often to their peril. The sight of foxfire in the distance is both beautiful and terrifying, a luminous warning of the supernatural presence lurking in the shadows. The power of a kitsune can also manifest in their ability to possess humans. This is known as Kitsunetsuki, or the state of being possessed by a fox. Historically, this was often used to explain mental illness or inexplicable behavior. Those afflicted were said to speak in strange tongues, consume unusual foods, or exhibit fox-like mannerisms. The kitsune, in this state, could then compel the possessed individual to act out its desires, sometimes forcing them to reveal secrets they desperately wished to keep. Exorcisms were performed to drive out the fox spirit, often with elaborate rituals. This aspect of the folklore highlights the deep-seated fear of losing control of one's own mind and body, of being a puppet to an unseen force. It underscores the kitsune's ability to not just take your secrets, but to take you, turning the human body into another vessel for its own cunning agenda. In conclusion, the kitsune is far more than just a mythical fox. It is a complex, multifaceted entity that embodies the profound allure and danger of secrets, the delicate balance between trust and deception, and the timeless fascination with the unknown. From benevolent guardians to cunning tricksters, these shape-shifting spirits have woven themselves into the fabric of Japanese culture, reflecting humanity's deepest fears and desires. Their hunger for secrets isn't just a magical power, it's a profound metaphor for the power dynamics inherent in knowledge and vulnerability. The Kitsune remains an enduring symbol of the unseen forces that shape our lives, reminding us to be wary of outward appearances and to guard our inner truths. The next time you walk through a quiet forest or meet a charismatic stranger, remember the whisper of the Kitsune, for you never know who is listening and what secrets they might be truly seeking.